Would you be willing to talk
avoidant
about avoidant personality in more detail? I'd like to hear more coping skills for it. And
I was going to do a video on how I feel, but I'll check this out first.
It certainly has had a marked impact on my relationships,
Avoidant.
friends, and family. Thanks, Dee, for your
I think I must be one of them, avoiding death.
And this is based on the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders, 5th edition. An essential feature
there really isn't much left.
Is a pattern of being socially inhibited, feeling inadequate, and hypersensitive
when it comes to it,
or criticism,
because a lot of people have like psychiatrists and stuff. All these online narcs, the ones that speak online about narcissism, they all have their personal devoted psychiatrist. People like H.G. and Richard Gannon and all them lot who talk about this, have a fucking psychiatrist. I'm not asking for a psychiatrist. I wouldn't want to put the burden on them, because if they asked me the reason why I am, they'd have to resign. They would, because their minds would be so blown. So this criticize me all you want. That'd be a bit of stimulation. When it's realised. I don't know why I started that with when you are, because you never know. This perception of reality that I have, it changes, constantly updated, and it gets to a point where I'm looking at certain situations, as in people's awareness, and it's really not up to par. And I'm not having a dig, but it's blatantly not up to par with mine. Sorry about that. Sorry about dissing you, but it's not. And this is probably the reason why I was going so mad in the first place. It's backwards. So I don't really have anyone to talk to, up to a point I don't. Actually, Chug Dream comes close. But everyone else, it's not there, and I wouldn't want to put it onto them either, because it's fucking, but it's not their problem really. It's not my problem really. Got a nice pair. Avoidant personality disorder. Weird. I don't know if I've got that or not. Avoiding what? Avoiding telling lies. Because that's what it's like. I'm trying to be as raw and honest, but I have been as raw and honest as possible, really. Get myself in all sorts of different types of trouble, as being honest as I can. Not for being sneaky. Try not to, because it's kind of open, being open with people. And the more open I am, the more I learn that people are sneaky. And the reason why I can't really go back is because I do recognise abuse, and that abuse literally being a fictitious engagement with the other, as in totally fictitious, a fictional account of friendship. And it kind of does. I'm sorry about this, being really seemingly sensitive on this subject. But like I said, I'm quite anyway, I don't mind this, but I'm quite a lonely character. Yeah? I don't really have many people around me apart from people I've met. Yeah? Along the way. People I resonate with and stuff. And when it goes beyond that, then I probably do need a psychiatrist. Those lucky bastards with a psychiatrist. I don't care if they're male or female. Check this out. Check out one other thing. Because I'm not even depressed. But as for living, why? If I get... because obviously, now people out there, whether you've got a chin or not to scratch, all this uptight plea of that mine was going nowhere because of people's position, of where they think they are. Where I know I am, and where they think they are. I'm trying to ease them into this nothingness, but no, they don't even know what I'm on about, because they've never paid attention, yeah? So, fuck them. And it's over, everything's over. No going back. So, I would love to really get out of here. I'll die. Because I feel alright, you know what I mean? I'm not ill, or apart from to get any dental treatment on the NHS, you have to have a COVID jab. No one can be bothered to even fucking scratch around for a few pennies for a bit of private treatment, no. And plus, these films, they don't go out anywhere, do they? I'm just doing a film to myself, putting it on YouTube for posterity, yeah? Because no one bothers looking. And it's just priests. What's the word?
I just use that example to illustrate that no one likes criticism, and not everyone who is sensitive to criticism or rejection responds to it.
Rejection. Wow. Rejection, man. For fuck's sake. What a reject. So will someone actually complete the job for me? As in, come and kill me. Yeah. Why not? I'm threatening myself, because I'm talking to myself, yeah? Because no one else looks. And people at this point, if they just stumble across this video, let's say, on YouTube, without watching the others, they'll think I'm a fucking weirdo, think all this and that, and probably slag me off. But I think possibly leaving those troller comments are not shown, because the authorities do not want me to have one tiny bit of dopamine, as in the reassurance that this is getting out there to someone else. Nah. I made a comment on someone's video, and I and when I had a like on it, I didn't expect a like, but when I had the like, I noticed that there'd been several other likes too, but that hadn't shown. So that they hadn't shown until actually the 7th like. So is that the case then? But, you know, where with YouTube, it's all bullshit, man. It's all fucking skewered. Really, I fucking don't know. I just don't know. And not about myself, about other people. I think, why? Why do I fucking bother?
Of how uncomfortable.
Fuck you. Uncomfortable, yeah. That's a good term. That where people disallow I know the reason why now. There's like there's no mystery anymore. But I really want to get away. I really want to go. Not exactly die, but fuck. This world is shit. It's going downhill. And that's not that's not a projection. It's an accountable observation from in situational perspective, yeah. So no one can do, no one could really succeed if they're not a Freemason, or not a Jewish person, or not a Scientologist. That's what it's like, to me anyway. Yeah, because all of those people do not want to know what abuse I've been put through. Kind of engaging with it, I gotta say, knowingly, and documenting the abuse, and them just laughing, finding amusement in it, because that's what they're born for. That's their stimulation. Now, if this is what life is about, because I haven't got any kids, don't plan on having any, I think I've done enough, to be honest with you, to fucking fuck off. Because it is not enjoyable, see, this one. As funny as, like, people may see me, and as happy and, like, all laughy and shit, I'm laughing at the fucking, how ridiculous, how, the ignorance of something, which was important, really important, and it got to a point, when way past the point of realization, and it's just become absurd. I'm even making a video. And then people are just so quick on the... I really don't think I can carry on. I'm not joking. There's no point. Why? It's just torturous. I say it like this because I'm kind of like... I'm not gonna... I broke down years ago. Actually, like I said, if I had a psychiatrist, they'd have to fucking call an early one, because I would traumatise them with my story. Well, they wouldn't believe it, probably. They'd probably start slagging me off. They would, though. It's just ridiculous, isn't it? The amount of lies and shit. Petty, shitty lies for no reason. The amount that I was kind of led to believe in people. And the realization that it's going nowhere. And it didn't go anywhere. And it's years. That PTS disorder, PTS, post-traumatic stress disorder. I tell you what, my remedy is for that. And it starts with a D and ends with an H. And then E-A-T in the middle. Because that's the only thing that'll cure this. From my perspective. Yeah, definitely. Defo. Because no one can be fucking shitted. And I wouldn't want to burden them. Actually, yeah, I wouldn't want to burden them. I'm not going to even tell anyone. I wouldn't. Unless they asked. I wouldn't know where to start, wouldn't know where to finish. So that's me. Oh, I'm over. I'm actually over. I'm gone, pretty much. Still living now, unfortunately. It's shit. It really is. And the world's been locked down. And as much as people want to be positive, you have to be like kind of realistic as well. I mean, you can be positive up to an extent where it becomes like fictitious. It's fiction. It's absolute fiction. It's like in a house on fire and you're in the attic and the whole fucking thing's blazing. And you're like that, yeah, fire's not touching me yet, ha ha. Like that kind of thing. And deep down in the back of your mind, you know that it's going to fucking burn you. But at that moment, from moment to moment, within those seconds, in a momentary experience, it's not. So you're laughing and everything's all fine, type of thing. People don't understand this, though, do they? Because either they're conditioned too much by whatever, media, their parents, peers, friends, whatever. And it just goes to show that there's no point in going into doing any sort of lonely perseverance with what this is all about, because no one gets you. And a person becomes not accepted in any way, even by people who are slightly onto the same thing. It's not good. Yeah. Say this moment in my life right now, yeah. I'm not exactly. I'm not depressed. I'm not depressed, but I do think, not often, but I do think now and again, why the fuck am I doing this? And it's because I did it in the first place, yeah. And kind of nothing else to do apart from. So there's been a resolution, even after clarification of what I was on about was true, was right, yeah? And after all the fucking, the unnecessary ordeals that went along with it, it's kind of shown people up, yeah, as to what they are. Even after that, is there anyone, no, that I'm not even going to ask that question. No, there's no one out there who can get this. Even the people who were involved with the inducing the trauma. No, they can get a buzz off it if they want. I mean, that'll be alright if they do. At least someone got a buzz. A buzz. At least there's something, came out of the situation. But realistically, this ain't good. The whole world's locked down. And even if it's not initially recognisable, everything's there. The infrastructure is there to lock it down within one of these. A click, and it's all locked down again. No matter how free you think you are, this is the prison planet, as they say. Hope I don't get a shadow ban saying that word, prison planet, or two words. No one is there to enjoy even. I enjoy like riffing off people. Riffing, kind of like interaction like that. Not resistance and shit and stuff, but riffing along. And when it gets to the point where you can't riff along with people because they just haven't got a clue, and it's just too much of a fucking trauma to get them up to date with where your head is at. I'm talking like about other people and from my perspective, yeah. It's alright. Sorry about that. It's been so self-absorbed. But this self-absorption, is that a word? I don't know. Of people who go on YouTube and talk about things, and they get money and stuff. Of people just talking about themselves, about their take on the situation, as in the world, yeah. I suppose if I did get a little bit of money from it, I may change my team a little bit. But I'm not thinking negatively either. It's like fucking a stark realization that no one will dare. How dare they even contribute to this? No, sis. So, yeah, it really does get quite painful when I know that it could so easily be healed. I'm known all along. Not, well, yeah, of course, me, yeah, but other people mostly. And everyone talks about this psychiatrist thing. Fuck the dental shit. Get me a psychiatrist if you can. That'd be good. Because, I don't know, someone to talk to, I guess. It's not good, is it, really? I don't know where my mind's going to go now, apart from just thinking about how shit it is. It really is. At least I got central heating. It was cold for years, yeah, because I didn't have any central heating. But yeah, I do get a little buzz, if someone actually puts a like on my video, or a dislike even. It gives me a bit of tangibility, because otherwise it's just like talking to a wall of ignorance, of which I've done for far too long. If anyone has a clue. And I was going to say empathy, but imagination of empathy in them. Because that empathy thing is a bullshit too. It really is. And I wouldn't want any empath to look at this because it's too painful. Narcs, you can have a look, have a good fucking go. But it gets boring after a while, I've got to say. And when people say, look, I think rock bottom, yeah, it's a bit like that, I'd say, I reckon. Because it was a point where I couldn't get past until people understood. People did understand, and they purposely didn't as well. Now that's like, is it a stalemate, or how do I go? So, because I haven't got any kids, my parents are dying, and I can't go and see them. This is not like a pity play thing. It's real. You dark fuckers. Talking to everyone out there. Whether they got a soul or not, or a heart. Everyone's just a fucking retard. It's not a projection. Not a projection, don't worry. Observation.